There are some places and cities with such an intense reputation that they cause an immediate reaction when the very name of the place is spoken. Images may be conjured up, good or bad, that evoke feelings of either dread or fondness, depending on the person. For me, and for many others, no place in Edinburgh can summon as strong a feeling as the notorious Hive nightclub on Nidri Street in Cowgate. To be perfectly clear, the feeling that I feel when I think of Hive is that of dread. It isn't only a sense of dread that floods my mind, but also grimy images of the many nights that I was talked into going there. Grimy. That's not an exaggeration, as you will soon learn with the vivid descriptions that will follow. Let me paint a picture for you. You walk your way down Nidri Street on a cold late night, carefully watching your steps on the old cobblestones or falling, as is often the case, before being swept into the crowd of dozens of youthful faces, people pickled with alcohol and begging for cigarettes. You have reached the first step towards the den of disappointment, and eventually you'll come face to face with the stern-faced bodyguards who have seen more battles than your average soldier. You enter, greeted by something offensively revolting: the smell. Wafting through the corridors ahead is a scent that mixes both human body odor, vomit, and the sickly sweetness of spilled venom cocktails. This place serves the cheapest cocktails in the area and is open every single night to keep the student population of the city plastered beyond their wits' end. Do not make the mistake of leaning against the wall, as I learned the hard way. The walls are sticky, perhaps from years of spilled drinks and never having been cleaned, but also from the sweat and humidity of a place that is in dire need of substantial air conditioning. Just look at any of their club photographs on Facebook to see masses of sweaty, sticky, severely intoxicated people whose glassy eyes never even noticed a photographer was there. There are several rooms with dance floors, 3 bars, but only 1 restroom per gender. Because of this, the restrooms have a line of traffic that is ceaseless. Once you do enter the Hive restrooms, you have entered one of the unwritten circles of hell from Dante's Inferno. There you'll find one of the sources of the permeating smells, with floors sticky from unclean vomit and tears from broken drains. Maybe in that moment you would say to yourself, I guess I don't need to pee that bad. Inevitably, you'll make your way to the bar, where you'll be surrounded by people clinging to the surface of the bar to keep their swaying husk from toppling over, like a ship hit with a rogue wave. The overworked and underpaid bartenders will try their best to ignore you until you make your presence known, at which point they'll provide you with the closest imperfect approximation of what you asked for. Seeing the rest of the crowd pushing over each other to reach the bar, you'll just shrug and you'll leave with a drink you didn't order, just to give yourself room to breathe. You'll hear different music depending on the night, but you'll never be satisfied. In fact, the terrible music is probably a cunning scheme to get people in and out as soon as possible to ensure the line outside keeps moving. You may see an old man there, as I did, who tries to flirt with much younger women. Once the music peaks in tempo, the old man may again try to dance like a fool in the crowd until his hip begs for mercy. He felt that the next day, I bet. If you want to test somebody to see if they might be a deranged psychopath in disguise, take them to Hive. Preferably take them to Hive on a special day where they're open until 5 a.m. 5 till 5. If they enjoy themselves, you know there's a serious malfunction in their brain's prefrontal cortex. However, my better recommendation would be to save yourself the horror and go somewhere else instead.